Good morning. Look at this. Can you believe it? A second night of sleep on my grounding sheet on my bed. Look, I was in bed for 9 hours and 6 minutes and I got 9 hours of sleep. That is the best quality of sleep that I've had in years. So, considering my first night's sleep was absolutely dreadful, stick with it. I knew to stick with it. I felt that deep down to stick with it. Now, sometimes I do have much better sleep if I've had a terrible night of sleep the night before. So let's see if that continues. I will let you know. My heart rate was really good. Check that out there. And so it went down to my usual levels. I think it was like 40. My heart rate variability is really good this morning. So I'm well recovered. I feel well recovered. I feel amazing this morning. I will be doing an upper body workout this afternoon once I've finished doing my tarot channel videos I'm doing at the moment. Now, before I went to sleep, I had watched a movie, sat in bed, and so I was sat on the grounding sheet watching a movie. Now, in those 6 minutes before I fell asleep, I did feel sensations in my left knee. Now, my left knee is the knee that I have a problem with, so there is inflammation in that knee, and I felt a sensation there. So I think that I can feel the inflammation being healed. As I said before, previously, I am very sensitive. I'm very in tune with my body. I can feel things going on. I'm one of those people that can feel heartbeat and all kinds of things going on in my body. So very in tune with that. So it's not just like, felt something in your knee, sure. I do feel when things are going on. So yeah, I am very impressed with that sheet. Now, looking online about it, you do need to be very careful because I'm grounded into the electrical circuits, right? Which does go to ground and that's all fine. But with my feet, so my feet are on the grounding mat at the moment. You've got to be careful. Don't plug things in. Like don't deal with like electronic things, be plugging things in and all that kind of stuff, because you don't want to be the root of the electricity to go. If there's something goes wrong, you want the ground on the appliance itself to take that electricity through, not you. So it's just one thing to be aware of. But yeah, I'm very happy with that sleep that I got last night. Very happy indeed. So if you are considering grounding mats and grounding sheets in order to get better sleep, it's looking good. It is looking good. And for inflammation as well. I'll keep you posted on it all, of course. Well, I'm going to continue on with my tarot work. I'm in a calorie deficit at the moment. The last few days, I've been having about 1,600 calories. My maintenance is about 1,800 calories. Whether I'm working out or not, keep it at that every single day. You know, because the Apple Watch, if you do a lot of cardio, so when on my Muay Thai days, it thinks that I need to eat like 600 more calories than on other days. And if I do my strength workouts, because the watch, it goes off your heart rate. Heart rate isn't that high for a lot of the movements that I do in strength training days. It doesn't think that I need to eat that extra 600 calories. It's like, well, hang on a minute, I do. To build muscle, I need to eat extra when I'm doing the strength days. And not just that, on the recovery days too. Recovery days, what you're doing, you're recovering, your body needs to build itself up, so you don't be changing your calories based on your activity levels. So I completely ignore that. 1,800 calories is about my maintenance level. 2,000 calories I'll be putting on muscle and fat. 1,600 is where I'm at the moment, so I'm losing. So the last few days I've been at that. Reduce calories, only 200 calories less than usual. It's enough. I don't want to be hungry. I just had my breakfast now and it is 9 o'clock, well, 20 past 9. Having my breakfast, so I delayed it a little bit. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, delaying my breakfast, a little bit of intermittent fasting. I did have my coffee. I'm just on the last bit of coffee now. So started drinking coffee at about 6 o'clock, I would say. Yeah, 6 o'clock, started drinking coffee. So the coffee kind of tides me over to eat a little bit later. That helps me to reduce my calories. So now, because it's 9, I waited until 9 o'clock to eat my breakfast. I won't be having like a mid-morning snack of like an apple and some nuts or something like that is what I would usually have. So I can wait now until my lunchtime, have a healthy lunch, and then a big healthy dinner, carby dinner. so that I can sleep really well, and that will keep me at that calorie deficit. So I just wanted to let you know how I lose weight, because I just wanted to just lose a little bit of fat for a while, and that's how I do it. And so I have been weighing myself. I weigh myself every single morning on my special scales that tell me about my muscle percentage and all of that kind of thing. I know it's not accurate, but it gives me a really good idea of where I'm headed. My weight has been going 0.2 of a kilo, going down 2.2 of a kilo every single day with that 200 calorie deficit, nice and gentle deficit, losing it slowly, and so it's not affecting me, it's not making me really hungry and having no energy so I can't do my workouts. I prefer it slow and steady like that because I want to still be active. So yeah, don't change your calorific intake based on these things, or based on whether you're doing something more or not. I know some people, they do get like increased appetite with cardio and with strength training. Me, not so much with strength. Oh, it depends on the session, really. I don't like to work out just after a meal. And so generally my body does want something after any kind of workout, whether it's strength or Muay Thai. I do tend to have something after that. Often after a strength workout, I want some carbs. I want some garbage. It's like I'm depleted then. Like the muscles have used up all my glycogen, and I feel depleted and a little bit, low blood sugary. And so that's when I want to go for my garbage. I after Muay Thai, I will tend to have like 2 boiled eggs in a wrap with some salad, something like that. Something more substantial, or just have my lunch early. 2 boiled eggs in a wrap not being my lunch, because there's only about 10 grams of protein in each egg, so it's not enough protein for an actual meal, because you need at least 30 grams of protein in a meal for protein synthesis to actually build those muscles up. So you need a bolus amount of protein in a meal, greater than 30 grams of quality protein, that is. I say that because, if you're having plant-based proteins, if you're counting that in, it's not got the full range of amino acids for you to actually do that protein synthesis. And so you can't just go on the labels. And I'm hoping that protein labels are going to change, because you know how it used to say fat, labels used to say however much fat, and then they split it between polyunsaturated, monounsaturated, all of that kind of thing. It was broken down. They need to do that with protein, because protein isn't just protein. We need all of the amino acids. And so if they start putting the different amino acids on things, that would be great. It's going to get complicated, but at least then you'd know if you're getting the complete range. Because sometimes if it's just labeled proteins, you think you're getting your protein amount, and you're going to get muscle synthesis, protein synthesis. So it's hard to say, but you're not, because it's missing some like leucine or something like that, and so you're not. It's not actually getting the benefit of the protein that you're eating. There's something missing, and so it just uses it for energy. Your body just uses it for energy. And in that way you can lose bone, muscle, when you think that you're eating the right amount of protein. So I'm not going to be one of those people that say, look, it's all right, whatever you want to eat, like depending on your emotional state, if you want to eat vegan and stuff like that, then go ahead. I'm very clear that it's not okay, that you're actually doing yourself damage with that. Vegetarian, perhaps not so much, but probably still so. And I think if they changed the protein labeling, you would realize that you are doing yourself damage with that, malnutrition wise, not giving your body what it needs. But I know, because of my personal experience, I didn't used to eat enough protein, and I used to just eat a small amount of animal-based protein. And when I started working out, when I started doing Muay Thai a lot, I thought, you know what? I need to make sure that I'm eating right. I need to make sure that I'm not damaging my body. And so I started researching what athletes eat. And that's when I'm like, oh my God, there's no way I've been eating enough protein. And I upped my protein with animal food. So I started buying great big packs of chicken breast and batch cooking those to have that regularly, making sure that I'm getting at least 30 grams. I tend to go for about 50. To be honest, 50 grams of protein in each meal, because I want about 140, 150 grams of protein each day. And so 50, 50, 50 is better. My breakfast is about 55 grams of protein. My lunch will be between 40 and 50, usually 35 and 50. My dinner, I keep up there at I try and keep it around the same as my lunch. And if at the end of the day I look at my fitness pal and my protein isn't up there, I'll have a protein shake, so whey isolate shake. And when I started doing that, wow, I noticed a difference. Delayed onset muscle soreness went away. The aches and the pains, the joints, I'd started getting sticky joints, especially in the morning, you know, and your fingers don't bend properly and it's kind of sticky, and a little bit of pain in the joints and stuff like that. All went away. It all went away when I started having much more animal protein and making sure that I was getting it each day. My body had what it needed to regenerate. And so I was like, wow. I had just been listening to mainstream media that said, you don't need that much protein, just like a playing card pack size in a meal and stuff like that. And I wasn't even having that. A lot of the time I would be having vegetarian meals and stuff. Just not enough. And the change it made in me as well, and how I looked too, was incredible when I started doing that. And so, yeah, I'm not going to be one of those people that say, oh, eat what you want, and if you're sensitive and you want to eat vegan, it's fine. You're damaging your health. I'm telling you, you're damaging your health if you do that, especially as you get older. Especially as an older woman, we need to be eating more protein. We get worse at processing protein, not better at it, and so we need to be eating more of that. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, and I will see you this afternoon. Good day working. It's lunchtime now. I'm having a chicken wrap. I like to change up my lettuce. I get different types each time, and sometimes I'll pick the Mexican kale that's in the organic farm that's here on the resort as well. But yeah, I change it up. I think it's good. I heard there's anti-nutrients in them, as I was switching it up, I think is a good idea. That's what I do anyway. So it's lunchtime. Bit of an update on my grounding mat. Brenda cat, she likes to sit on it pretty much all morning while I have been working. She has been on my grounding mat, not next to my feet. It's hardly big enough for the both of us, and she's been attacking my toes while I've been working too. So she's obviously liking the grounding. I'm liking it too. So all good on that front. Now I'm going to eat my lunch, go and do the red light therapy, and then let's get to upper body workout.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me, come out with none. I'm so done.
Good upper body workout, that one. 3 sets of those, 3 rounds of that, and my arms don't want to do much more. I'm really hungry now. I'm gonna get my dinner straight away because it's 4:30 already. Get this uploaded, get this edited and then uploaded, and I will see you guys tomorrow.